Yes, indeed. I will explain Danceny's note to you. The event which made him write it is my work and is, I think, my masterpiece. This fine novel hero needs obstacles. I will give them to him. He had to be taught the value of time, and I flatter myself that now he regrets the time he has wasted. I have one good quality. I need only to be showed my mistakes, and I never rest until I have corrected them. When I read your letter, I was convinced that you had very plainly pointed out the cause of the trouble. I called on Madame de Volanges and told her, speaking from virtue and friendship, that I thought there existed a dangerous liaison between her daughter and Danceny. This woman was so blinded that she replied to me at first that I must be wrong, that her daughter was a child, etc., etc. I told her that I had once seen a lot of papers in Cecile's writing desk, and thought at the time that it must only be some school friend, but now I suspected otherwise. Her face here changed, and she promised to look into it all without compromising me with her daughter. Waking this morning, I found 2 notes, one from the mother and one from the daughter. I could not keep from laughing when I found literally the same phrase in both. It is from you alone I expect any consolation. Is it not amusing to be a double agent? Here I am, like the divinity, receiving the contrary prayers of blind mortals and changing nothing in my immutable decrees. However, I quitted this august role to visit my friends in their affliction. You will not believe how beautiful grief has made the Volanges girl. I kissed her. She let me take her in my arms, and when she was in bed, I began to console her in earnest. I awoke in her the hope of seeing Danceny secretly, and sitting on the bed, I said to her, if he were here, and then, embroidering on that theme, I led her from one diversion to another until she forgot she was afflicted. Well, I promise she shall have him, and that but for this storm, she would never have had him. Really, she ought to be grateful to me. Returning to her mother, I persuaded her to take her daughter away for some time, to take her to the country. And where? Does your heart not beat with joy? To your aunt, Madame de Rosemonde. You will have a pretext to return to your devotee. Thanks to my care, Madame de Volanges herself will repair the harm she has done to you. But listen to me. I want you to become the advisor of the 2 young people. The country offers 1,000 means of bringing them together. A night, a window, a disguise, and Danceny will assuredly be ready to go there at your first signal. If the girl returns here in the same state she left, I shall blame you. Goodbye, Vicomte. I have been writing to you a long time, and it has delayed my dinner. I am hungry.
You will see, my fair friend, when you read the 2 enclosed letters, that I have carried out your plan very well. They were written yesterday in my house and under my eyes. I can only bow before the profundity of your insight. Danceny is all on fire, and once he gets the chance, you will have nothing more to reproach him with. I agree, incidentally, with his not wanting to give up the letters. It might cause a scandal which would prevent the marriage and destroy our careful planning for Jacques. Some of the letters, if we retain them, and choose them carefully, might even compromise Madame de Volanges if need be. Farewell, my fair friend.
I do not seek to justify my conduct, madame, nor to complain of yours. I am more grieved to be the cause of an event that makes 3 people miserable than to be its victim. But permit me to protest against the first phrase in your letter. I dare to assert that I respected both your confidence and the innocence of Mademoiselle de Volanges. I submit to my exile in order to avoid compromising her reputation. But the love which animates me permits me only 2 sentiments, courage and constancy. And if I promise you to give it up, I should be deceiving you. I shall be faithful to her. She has received my oath, and I renew it today. Pardon me, madame, I digress. There is one other matter, that of the letters you ask from me. I am truly pained to add a refusal to the harm you think I have committed. It is true, you have Mademoiselle de Volanges' secret, but allow me to tell you I have every reason to believe this was not the result of a confidence between mother and daughter. And I cannot expose to the eyes of another the secrets of a heart which desired to unveil them only to mine. I am sure you cannot condemn my reasons, and I hope that you will not doubt my profound respect or my sincere regret at having displeased you. Oh, my Cécile! What will become of us? Who can have betrayed us? What are you doing now? I want to know all about it, and I know nothing. What griefs would not be forgotten if we could be together again? I owe such hope of a moment to my tenderest friend, who is also the friend of the woman you love most, and who I hope you will permit to be yours, the Vicomte de Valmont. The country house you are going to belongs to his relative, and he will go there at the same time. Our correspondence will pass through his hands, and he even promises that he can arrange for us to see each other. He will be our guardian angel. Promise me not to abandon yourself to sorrow too much. The idea of your pain is unendurable torture, and how horrible it is for me to be its cause. Can you forgive me? Tell me. Tell me that you forgive me, and tell me that you love me. I would give my life just to make you happy. You do love me, do you not? Yes, you love me, with all your soul. I do not forget that this was the last word I heard you speak.
You ask me what I am doing. I love you, and I weep. My mother took away my paper, pens, and ink. I'm using a pencil which luckily was left me, and I write to you on a piece of your letter. I must approve of all you have done. I love you too much not to take any means of getting news of you and giving you my news. I do not know who has betrayed us. It could only have been my maid or my confessor. Tomorrow we are going to the country. I do not know for how long. Great heaven! Never to see you again. I have no more space.